Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Kuo Vadis, and I will be your guide and concierge tonight to the world of SW2.5 solo campaign run of Ancient Blue. We are currently on the Alframe continent. Wait a minute, I should pull everyone to the current scene. In the map of Alframe, the continent of SW2.5, we are currently located on the bottom west corner, the region of Burlight. In Burlight, wait a minute, why is the map not following along with me here? Aren't you following along? Oops. Let's reset that. Why is the map not following? Wait a minute. There we go. Now the map is following. Now, as I was saying, we're in the bottom west corner, southwest corner in the region of Burlight, within the Harves area. The Harves area, Kingdom of Harves, is in the bottom left region of the Burlight region, and where we are currently tonight is the Seven Kings Archipelago, located to the southwest of Harves. We started last time on the, let's see here, the Sea of Sandbanks is where our destination first started. And we, after exploring this island, we attempted to take on the sea route to go down to the Sea of Navigators. Now, we did reach the Sea of Navigators, but unfortunately, we got into a bit of a storm, a terrible storm, and our friends, our PC adventurers for this journey that we are following along, Isaac and Albert, are currently extremely exhausted from the journey. 25 fatigue, 19 fatigue, they literally have no MP or HP to speak of pretty much. We're in a terrible situation where it's actually just terrible situation. I'm actually very worried whether these two will survive a trip anywhere at this point. So where we last left off, we were in the Sea of Navigations. Let's see, we are on Sea Map Area 3. That would be this area here. We are in Area 2, so the top right portion of this map. Close that off. And from here, we got two options. We can either, well, no, we actually have one option right now. We can go back to the Tower of Wisdom. There is a home base there, but unfortunately, we can't get in. There is a fire giant of some sort who's like, hey, if you can't figure out who I am, if you don't know who I am, you don't know what sort of creature I am, you're not smart enough to get into this tower. And he refused us, since apparently Albert and Isaac are just not smart enough. The next option is to go to this quest destination. We need to go to this area and figure out what is there. That is one of the quests that we have from our mission. And I am hoping, my dear, I am hoping that we will find an inn there so that, or shop, so that Albert and Isaac can get some rest and recover from their fatigue, because my goodness, they are in a terrible situation. After that, I would like to return to the Bloodstained Mountains because they have a hot spring there, and that hot spring will really help us get rid of all the fatigue that Isaac and Albert have built up. Now, the first thing tonight that we will have to figure out is what to do here. We have just run away from a group of pirates in this ruined city area. It's said to have been a port city built by a great wizard king known for its beauty. This port that we're in. However, countless battles have destroyed the city, and now only a few buildings stand like grave markers. That's where we are right now. We just took a rest, so we are now on day 14 of our adventure, and we have basically done not much. Honestly, we really haven't done much at all. Let's see here. Rescue Savaro. Wait, Ancient Lighthouse is where we need to rescue Savaro, but we know that the creature that we are trying to rescue him from is an extremely high level creature. We do know that Tower Wisdom is a main quest, so I'm just gonna put a star here just to remind myself that it is in fact somewhere we need to go. Though Spiral Monastery is also another destination that we will need to go, because that is part of the main quest, so I'll put a star next to it as well. We haven't been to those areas. What I do need to do is to complete my guild quest is go to this destination here, as well as here, the Giant Sword of Dusk. This is the other location we need to go to. I don't know if I will be able to do that area in the Sea of Reefs. We're in a very difficult situation. However, we did do a new phase. We've already recovered everybody. I believe Albert. I do have what they called. I do have some fatigue potions we could use right now. Fatigue recovery potions. Bitter green liquid when consumed instantly recovers fatigue points. Recovery amount is power 0 for fatigue recovery potion and power 10 for the advance. Ranger class does not affect this potion. That's very unfortunate, because there's a chance that you would recover no fatigue from using it. However, we're going to have to take the chance. Oh boy. Alright, so I'm going to have Isaac and Albert both imbibe one of these. First one is going to be for Isaac. How much fatigue will you recover? Oh, goodness. A fumble right off the bat. Well, Albert tried to... Wait a minute. No, it's not. It's just a fail. Well, Albert attempted to give Isaac one of these potions. Unfortunately, because Albert was so exhausted from this journey and from running away from everything, he unfortunately drops the potion onto the ground, and the green liquid that was inside it spills across the ground and soaks into the dry earth beneath him. That's very unfortunate, but he does, for the fumble, he does receive 50 XP. So I guess there's that. He gets 50 XP for the fumble. Albert looks at him in frustration, and he's going to try and take one on his own. And considering how it really doesn't matter who takes it since Ranger class doesn't affect it, that's fine. So, alright, now then, Isaac is going to try to drink one. Only two? Only 2 fatigue. It's better than nothing. It's honestly better than nothing. Down to 23 fatigue. And then you would recover back some HP. And then Albert, you will also finish off the last one. You also recover only 2. That's the last of the fatigue potions that I have. Those are expensive for what they do. 17 fatigue. Let us get some HP back. And then Albert is going to take this opportunity to use some life grass. He is out of life grass. That's very unfortunate. Oh boy. 9 out of 19 HP. And we're out of life grass. I suppose we'll hold off on drinking that healing potion. Alright, now with that, those events done, we're going to go on to movement phase. I'm going to have you travel from area 2 to area 3. And unfortunately, area 2 and area 3 are on different land masses, which means we'll have to take a navigation check. Oh boy. Navigation check. Let's see here. We're going to need to roll a 2d6. 2d6 plus 2 plus 0. When traveling through an area within this sea area, the number of voyage days is halved. Oh, thank goodness. That's very thankful to have. And it doesn't look like there's any penalties to traveling through this area. No navigation difficulty, so it's a straight 2d6. Navigation. Alright, navigation check, 2d6, straight 2d6. Nothing is added. That is a 5. Peaceful sailings. Oh, thank goodness. No challenges. The voyage days will be half of 1d6, which was going to be 6, reduced by half. 3 days pass, but because of this area's effect, peaceful sails, that's going to be reduced to 1.5. Rounding up, it takes a 2-day journey. Edit this day is now day 16. Alright, now what is the map that we have come across? Well, D66, oop, that's a D44, or D, that's a 46. Just a 2d6. That would be 9, that's a 6 and 3, 63. Map 63. What is map 63? Ooh. Map 63. We've discovered it as decayed. As a decayed forest. 2. Common Quest 2. Decayed forest. Sailing across the waters. Isaac and Albert enter this decayed forest. Do I have a decayed forest I can use as a backdrop? Let me take a look. Backgrounds. Forest. Maybe in this map. There we go. I need a forest of sorts. None of these are particularly decayed looking, but that's fine. I just need a forest. That will do. Decayed forest. It is a fungal forest where trees are rotting. Covered in mushrooms and mold, Isaac and Albert gingerly enter this area with their clothes over their mouths, just trying to prevent themselves from breathing in any of these spores. Upon closer inspection, there are small caterpillar-like creatures secreting fungal threads and causing the trees to decay. and so the forest deterioration continues to spread. Proceed deeper into this forest. Do I want to? Let's see. First, let's take a look at what our quest is. Quest, common quest 2, scouting area. Alright, let's see. This blank block becomes the destinations. The PCs must move to this destination and place a new area there. That part is done. At the destination, perform reconnaissance during the free activities phase. Okay, we're not quite doing that yet. We're not in the free activities phase yet. We still need to do the area event. So what is the area event? Hold on just a moment. Excuse me. Now, what is the effects of this area? Mycelial lung. Oh, that does not sound good. Inhaling the spores that permeate this forest leads to a disease called mycelial lung. When afflicted with this disease, the lungs become covered with fungal threads, making breathing difficult and eventually leading to death. Information about mycelial lung can be learned if at least one person succeeds as a pathology check with target number 15. Oh boy. So, a pathology check would require, let's see, a sage or ranger to determine its effects using an intelligence check. Isaac is going to be useless at that. He doesn't have sage or ranger, he has scout. But Albert has both sage and scout ranger. So he will be our chance. Well, let's see if he can figure this out. Sage is higher. Roll that. That is a 10. He does not figure it out. But I can tell what's happening. The two of them continue moving deeper into the forest because they do need to perform some reconnaissance. While in this area during the New Day phase, not yet, okay. At the end of the night, they will both need to roll a fortitude check, target number 14. When covering their mouths with masks or claw to avoid inhaling spores, they receive a +1 bonus fortitude check. Good. I already implemented that. Already narrated that. After that, upon contracting it, well, we'll worry about that afterwards. We don't need to worry about this just yet. What else do we have here? Proceed deeper into the forest. Yep, they're going to proceed deeper into this forest. Take on to the next challenge. Alright, shall we do... What shall we do? Here is the challenge list. Visible? Not quite. There we go. Danger sense check. That's possible. Monster knowledge check from the sage. That's probably better than a danger sense check. Danger sense is a scout or ranger, so there is a chance that Isaac could perform that. Hide accuracy. Accuracy might be doable. Receive 13 points of magic damage. Neither one of them can afford to take that amount of damage. Fortitude check might be possible. We'll go for a danger sense and monster knowledge check. Danger sense is scout and intelligence. Isaac will perform a danger sense check. Needs to beat 8, 9, 10, 11. And he fails. He fails, so that is another 3 minus 1. So he takes 2 fatigue points. There goes the fatigue potion that you just drank earlier this morning. Zach, you are in terrible, terrible shape. And then let's see here. Fatigue reduces his HP once again. Okay, Albert. You will make a monster knowledge check using intelligence. A 12, you needed 8, 9, 10, 11. You succeed. Gains 3 times 60 experience points. 180 XP. Thank you. I did need some success in my life. What was it? 480? 480. No, wait, what? 4580 plus 180. It's 760 XP. Slowly getting that XP. It's not much, it's honest work though. Now then, after that, a bonus challenge. Search check or loot determination. Search check. Albert can perform a search check as part of the bonus. Search check or loot determination. Search check would be, let's see here, scout or ranger with intelligence. Scout or ranger with intelligence. It would be ranger, but his ranger is pretty low. It's only a 3. No. And it would need to be a 9, 10, 11, 12. With a plus 3 to 2d6, I would need to roll a 9 or higher. Whereas for loot determination, I need to roll a 7 or higher. I think I'll roll the loot determination check. So straight 2d6 by Albert. 8, success. Loot determination. Avoids the fatigue, and Albert gains 5 excavation points for the party. Finally, some excavation points. So that is happy news. Now then, what happens after that? After completing the challenge, if at least one person succeeds in a danger sense. Alright, well, both of them need to make a danger sense check. Danger sense is scout or ranger with intelligence. So first is Isaac's danger sense, scout or ranger, intelligence. That is a 7. How are you rolling this badly? Whereas for Albert, scout or ranger, intelligence, that's a 14, success. If at least one person succeeds in this check, they notice that they've entered the corrupt caterpillar territory. What is that? What's a corrupt caterpillar? If you notice you've entered the corrupt caterpillar's territory and wish to avoid the encounter, proceed deeper into the decay forest. If you notice you've entered it and don't wish to avoid combat, proceed to combat with it. What is this creature? What is a corrupt caterpillar? Corrupt caterpillar. Oh, It is a very high level creature. Well, not high level, but it is a level 6 creature, which neither Isaac or Albert are able to fight off right now. Albert, I'm gonna have you make a Sage check, Monster Knowledge check, just for the sake of it. 8 definitely doesn't recognize it. But at the very least, he knows that it is an extremely dangerous monster. It's actually a rank 6 monster. Rank 6 versus a rank 2 and rank 3 adventurer. Yeah, that's a recipe for disaster. So these two will most definitely not want to fight that. Alright, so fortunately, we can try to avoid it. Let me make a note of this. Six caterpillar. CR6 caterpillar in here. Don't want to fight that. So, Albert and Isaac will avoid this caterpillar and continue to move deeper into the decayed forest. Deep in the decayed forest lie the ruins of an ancient fallen city. To explore the ruins, if at least one person succeeds at a search check, target number 15, you will discover the destroyed palace. The search check can be attempted multiple times until successful, but only once per main phase. For some reason, only the palace grounds remain protected from decay, but scattered everywhere are the remnants of stone statues that have appeared to take in the form of various humanoids. Alright, let us make a check to see if they come across this area. Search check. I really don't think it's going to happen. It's probably not going to work. Scout Ranger Intelligence. Alright, Isaac first. Wow, you actually succeeded. And that's a fumble. Congratulations, Albert, you gained another 50 XP. Albert's really racking up that XP just by fumbling. Alright, scatter everywhere as they find this palace are various statues that have taken the form of various humanoids. I will allow Albert to make a monster knowledge check on this. Wow, critical success. Alright, so in that case, Albert does correctly recognize these human statues as the result of petrification. This appears to be the hunting grounds of cockatrices, capable of turning people into statues. Oh, okay, that is not something they would like to fight. What is the creature level of a cockatrice? Let's find out. It's a rank 10 monster. A rank 10 monster is probably not something that we want to be fighting. So not only is there a CR6 caterpillar, there is also a CR10 cockatrice deep inside the forest. We have absolutely no business fighting that right now. Okay. That's the best I can do. There we go. We are not going to fight a level 10 cockatrice. That's just not happening. If you wish to turn back, attempt challenge in the decaying forest before leaving the forest. Oh, I have to go through that again. We are going to have to turn back. Which means we have to go through this challenge again. Well, we know that there are caterpillars in here that are rank 6. We don't want to fight those. I'm going to have Isaac attempt another danger sense check. Needs to beat 8, 9, 10, 11. Please beat 11. Once again, he fails. Takes another 2 fatigue. He now has a total of 5 out of 5 HP and 0 MP. Isaac is going to die if he does not get to an inn. Albert is going to make what should he do? Can't take 13 damage. He doesn't have that much HP. Accuracy check. It's dangerous. A high check. Stealth, Ranger, and agility. That's doable. No, it's not. Ranger is quite low. We'll go for an accuracy check. 9, 10, 11, 12. And you roll a 12 or higher to hit. Alright, Albert, can you do this? Can you roll a 12 or higher? No, you most certainly cannot. And with that fail, you take 4 fatigue. You're now at 21 fatigue. I hope you're happy. Four fatigue, minus 4 HP. This is getting very, very dangerous. Now at max 15 HP. Still a better situation than Isaac, but it is still not pleasant. Neither one of them succeeds. Okay, that challenge is done. Alright, we've done the area events phase. We're now into the free activities phase, which means we can do our quest. Common quest 2. First, gain 1 point of fatigue. Great. Isaac is legitimately going to die any moment. Where it also takes 1 point of fatigue. Then, complete reconnaissance by succeeding on a search check. Target number is 7 plus average level, which is 10. At this time, all players first decide which PCs will participate and all of them gain 1 point of fatigue. After that, perform the search check. This check can be attempted any number of times during a single free activities phase until successful. If there are 2 or more players, you must succeed on half the number of players or more. A successful completion, place and then return to gain XP. Alright, I need to make a search check. Beat a 10 or higher. Stealth and intelligence from Isaac. Can you beat a 10? Yes, that's a success. I'll roll for Albert just for the sake of it. That's a fail. But at least one person did it. Which is, honestly, that's all I need. So, because that was successful, that means our job here is almost complete. We just need to return back to a home base and hand in this quest, and we'll have complete reconnaissance of the decayed forest. Not a moment too soon, because Isaac is literally 4 fatigue away from just straight up dying. I honestly have no other way to recover from his fatigue right now. He just actually might die. Alright, random event phase now. Will there be a random event? Roll a 1d6. A 3, a random event occurs. Now, speaking of a random event, I actually need to fix this because these actually shouldn't be marked off unless the event was resolved. And not all of these were resolved. For example, random events 1, unexpected visitors. I think we'll succeed on that, right? No, I don't. I think we actually failed that check, so that can be removed again. Common event 2, there was a fight between our PCs that was resolved. Number 3 is a hot springs event. We did not hand in any valuable sake, so that was not complete. Event number 4, that was to explore ruins, and we did not complete that, so that is not complete yet. So with the 3, what event is a 3? The hot springs. We needed this hot spring so bad. Hot springs. Once again, you find a hot spring, and we can use this hot spring for free during this current free activities phase. While bathing, Isaac and Albert once again find the old man with white hair who loves to drink. And once again, he talks to them and introduces about how he's looking for very special drinks. And if we were to provide him with one, he would happily teach us something. But unfortunately, we do not have that sake. So, we're not able to learn anything from this man despite sparring with him. But we do get to recover some fatigue. Both of them will roll a 1d6 and recover that much fatigue. Isaac, 1d6 please. A 4. We are 4 points further from dying. Straight up dying. That is a huge relief. He now has a total of 8 HP. Isn't that wonderful? Absolutely wonderful. Albert recovers 6 fatigue. I should have stayed at that hot spring for way longer than I did. It goes from 22 fatigue to 16 fatigue. Huge difference. Covers all his HP back, as well as 1 point of MP. Random event phase is complete. Wait a minute. Cover of hot spring. You can use the hot spring for free during the subsequent free activities phase. Oh shoot. We're not in the random event phase. However, I believe a hot spring is a facility you can use during the main phase, right? Nope, you are not allowed to. You know what? I need that hot spring. We're just gonna say that they're allowed to use it. Just once. Just once, please. Alright, that is done. We are now going to have these two camp in the middle of nowhere. Please get some rest. Alright. Isaac recovers 2 HP. And Albert recovers a whopping 4 HP. And all of his MP back, which is literally just 1. We're in a very bad situation. I think what's necessary is for us to go around and complete the common quest and just level up. We just need to level up right now. We're not able to get anything done until we level up a bit further. So this quest is complete. We now need to go to the Giant Sword of Dusk and see Area 4. Navigational difficulty of 5. I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's going to be possible. So with that, we'll just go to Area 4 on this map. Area 4 is connected to Area 3, so I won't need you to take a navigational challenge. They can travel there on foot. So, in the morning, movement phase, Isaac and Albert are going to travel to the southwest into this new area. Will they find? That is 6 plus 1, 61. What is block 61? Oh boy, did we find a chance at coming back around here? We find underground city. Oh, thank goodness. We actually found a city. Within this area, Isaac and Albert continue exhausted in their travels and eventually find a large city with a massive steel gate built into a mountainside. Beyond the gate lies a city constructed by dwarves within a vast cavern. Let's see here. Finally found a city. This city is home not to only dwarves, but various other major races. As our party members, Isaac and Albert, approach the steel gate, the gatekeeper informs our two characters, that the only way that he can permit them to enter this underground city is through a small door beside the steel gate for a passage fee of 30 gold per person. Exhausted, Isaac and Albert are not going to even think twice about handing over this gold. So they pass over a total of 60 gold pieces. We're now at 3260 gold left. You're then allowed to enter the city. We have a city. Oh, just city entrance. City. Wait, no, I have picked one out earlier. Here it is. City map. Yes, I know that there is a sky in this map, but we can ignore that. we are technically underground. In this dwarven underground city. Let's see here. Is this enormous cavern is large enough to contain an entire metropolis. Stone buildings stand in rows. The buildings all have a tower-like area with square shapes and uniform and lack of individuality. This is likely architecture from the Magitech civilizations period. Beyond the cityscape, there is a castle built in a rock shelf. This city has... Please give me something. I need this right now. This city has inn, has a shop, it has a temple, and it can also be used as a base. I could hand in some quests right now and I would have 2 stars. I need 5 stars to be able to level up. Here you can accept the following underground quests. Underground city quests. There's 2. Can I perform either of them? Alright. We are in the area event phase. First one, they find going towards the guild. Though they aren't going to hand any quests or perform any growths, they are going to ask and see if there's any jobs that they can take on. The first one that you come across is a prospector named Slober, a dwarf. And he tells Isaac and Albert, I need help excavating a hot spring. Hot spring? That certainly piques our adventurer's interest. Slober is excavating hot springs in one of the tunnels extending from the Great Cavern, where the city is located. But just as he was nearly finished, he struck a crimson maggot nest. Crimson maggots. While crimson maggots cannot climb the walls, the city is safe. He cannot proceed with the excavations any further. Therefore, he wants the crimson maggots to be eliminated. Slower informs our adventurers that if they successfully eliminate these maggots, then he will be happy to reward them with 6,000 gamel, and you would also gain 2 stars. How many are there? Crimson maggots. Number equal to the number of players. How dangerous are crimson maggots? Let us find out. Oh dear. Alright, Sage check it is. Monster knowledge. That is a 10. Not enough to know what the stats are, but the Crimson Maggot is a rank 6 monster. For our adventurers here, that is too great of a monster for them to defeat. They can take the quest for now, but they won't be able to complete it. Let's make a note of this quest. I would like to help with the hot springs excavation, but I cannot. We are currently in area 61. Help excavation. I'll make a note of this. Of course, we won't be able to fight this yet. I'm hoping that there is another quest we can take that we can complete more safely. But this one is just not something we can do right now. Alright, there are other quests here that we can take a look into though. Quest number 2. Another request from a scholar named Balarama, a female dwarf, and she says, through my research, I discovered that the decayed forest continues to, we were just there, continues to expand because of a construct called the corrupt caterpillar. So go and defeat the corrupt caterpillar. Balarana, tell us where the location of the decayed forest is. We already know where it is. We're just there. It's actually nearby. It's actually just next door. Alright, well, we do now have a quest to go defeat it. That will help us complete it without having to expend too much work. But right now, we can't fight that. Not right now. We need to rest first. And of course, Balarama Rana also does tell our party about the disease that can rot their lungs, so they must be careful. I forgot to do that. I need to go back and check if our friends are sick. Chances are they probably will. But let me finish looking at the last quest first. Underground City Quest Restoration of Mech Beast Wilderness. Let's see. Restoration of the Mech Beast Wilderness. Weren't we there recently? If so, then that is very fortunate. We know where to go. This is a request from Rhaegar, a leprechaun of 21 years old, a priest of the fairy goddess Asteria. The magic device deep within the Mech Beast Wilderness. We have it! CR4 monsters. 2 times. It's a 2-section mechanical Deborn. The magical device is deep within the Mech Beast Wilderness, appears to be capable of restoring power to the earth and regenerating greenery. Please activate the device to restore the wasteland. However, it seems that a rain cloud designated key is needed to activate this magical device. To complete the quest, you must obtain the key somewhere. Rhaegar will tell us the location of the Mech Beast Wilderness, we know where it is, and obtain the rain cloud design key. And we report back to Rhaegar to complete the quest. Alright, so we need to find this key first. Unfortunately, we do not have this key. I'm just going to make a note down here. Find the rain cloud design key. That is one quest that we have to do. And then go to area 12. That's one quest that we need to take care of, but we can't do that right now. We're far too weak. We could potentially go next door to the decayed forest, but that's a CR6 caterpillar. That's too dangerous right now. I need to level up a bit more. So we have done the area events. We've done 3 activities. Random events will not occur here. Additional main phase, we can skip that. New day phase. These two are going to gladly pay the fees to stay at the inn for a few days. Oh wait, before that I need to see if they are sick. While in the area during New Day phase, make a fortitude check, target number 14. Both of these two need to make a fortitude check. Fortitude check first from Isaac, failed. Then from Albert, failed. Oh wait, no. I did say that they both gain a +1 to it. So Albert gets a 14, Isaac gets a 12. Upon contracting mycelial lung, the victim immediately takes 1d6 points of fixed damage. Cannot be healed until mycelial lung is cured. Failing the above fortitude check during each New Day phase results in 1d6 points of fixed damage that cannot be healed until cured. This effect is treated as a disease type of 15 that continues until it is healed. All magical effects and items that affect fortitude against disease with a duration of 12 hours or longer are effective. Effects lasting less than duration of 12 hours are meaningless. Mycelial lung is cured when succeeding at a fortitude check during the New Day phase with a success value of 18. Or higher. Thing with a success value of 16 or 17 will prevent the condition from worsening, but mycelial lung will not be considered cured. Alright, so target number is, First of all, they both take 1d6 damage. One d6 damage for Isaac. For Albert. 2 damage. And Isaac. Take 1d6 damage. 5 damage. She has 1 HP left. So that was from yesterday. It's too much work to go back down. So let's just say that that's where they are right now. They're very, very heavily injured. Isaac in particular is in very terrible shape. Honestly, just about to die right now. It's just about to keel over and die. This is highlighted. Can you not highlight this? Why? It's fine. There we go. Alright, but Isaac is currently 1 of 8 HP. They are both definitely going to go to the inn. 82, 60 gold. 30 gold to use the inn. And they will rest there that night. Now, day 17. And then, fatigue goes down by 2 for Isaac. Fatigue goes down by 3, Albert. I'm going to need them both to rest again. 3140. They're going to take another day to rest. They're just in such bad shape, honestly, that I have to get them to rest. It's another day, day 18. T goes down by 2 again. And Albert reduces by 3. Wait, does it go down by adventure level or by average level? Oh, it is by each character's adventure level points. We're going to have them stay again. Puts Albert at 7. Isaac, his fatigue is just so high. 18 total. Seven total. Albert's almost in a good spot. And they'll both rest once more. Day 19. Yeah, they still need rest. More fatigue left on Albert. Isaac, I honestly don't know how to bring him back into a good spot. That's another 60 gold from both of them. Okay, one more night for both of them, and Isaac's gonna have to rest on his own. Both of them will rest another day. And fatigue for Albert is now at a low of 1. I really need Isaac to get up to a higher adventure level as soon as possible. He just needs a hot spring really bad. Rest. From here on, Isaac still is missing all of his MP and 4 HP. We could try making a trip to Giant Sword of Dusk, CQ5. What quest is that? Search for a missing person. Or perhaps do that. If moving to the destination, conduct a search check during free activities, performing a adventure level plus 7, so that's a 10 total. At least one person succeeds in either search check or investigation check, obtain information about the missing person. Then you need to track down where you went. After obtaining information, roll 1d6 and consult the search results table. Determine whether you found the person. It's time you roll it. Okay. So basically you are chasing after them until you discover them. And you may not necessarily find them immediately. Do I have to hand in the quest? Let's look up those rules. Common quests. At the base, you can accept common quests. You must accept both. What happens to you if you report them when you're not done? All common quests are automatically reported to you when you choose return to base during the free activities phase, while in an area with a base. At this point, if you have achieved the quest objectives, you will receive rewards and stars, which is for XP. However, common quests whose objectives have not been achieved will be discarded and disappear. If both accepted common quests are discarded at this time, Evil God's activity rank increases by 1. Alright, I have completed one of the quests. That's good. We haven't completed the second one yet. That's not good. Alright, we're gonna have Isaac rest another 2 days before we set back out. Two. That means he is going to be resting for another 60 gold. 32, 60, 30, 30, 60, 960 left. 960 left. Isaac is going to gain, his fatigues go down to a 10. And he's going to get to rest twice. Albert is just going to camp. He's got 1 fatigue. That's okay for now. Shall we go and find? Let's see area 4. I set sail there. How hard is it? It's from here. Navigational 0. Navigational difficulty of 5. And I also gain 2 stars. That is going to be a very difficult trip. But it may be worth it. Giant Sword of Dusk. Gotta do it. I have potentially another 2. Let's make a note of those 2 stars. Is still not enough. I haven't had it in that quest yet. But I am in a state where I could try to fight something. Maybe not a rank 6, a rank 4 at most. So the Mech Beast Wilderness is an option to go back to level up on. I think I'm going to go for the Sea of Reefs. Giant Sword of Dusk. Alright, we are going to try and make our way over to the Sea of Reefs. so our party will set sail to the Sea of Reefs and hope that we will be able to successfully pass through that area. Navigational check of 2d6 plus 1 plus 5. 0 plus 1 plus 5. That's 0 here plus 1 plus 5. And hope that we do not run into a very difficult situation. 11. What is a navigational challenge at 11? Thick fog is encountered. Oh dear, 1d plus 2 days. I should turn that jump off. Hold on a moment. Hold on a moment. Let me fix something here. Okay. Oh. Set as common display. Hello. Show as common display. There you go. Alright, so we have encountered fog. What is this fog? Thick fog. You have become enveloped in a thick fog where you can't even see the bow of the ship. In these conditions, it will be difficult to avoid reefs and floating debris. You must increase the number of lookouts and escape the sea of fog. Take on the next challenge. Alright, another challenge. What shall we do? A wind reading check. Target number is 13. Albert might be able to do that. Or we can do a search check. Cartography check. Sea demon attack. Deals 16 physical damage. Not possible. Physical task might be possible for Isaac though. We're gonna have Isaac attempt that. First, Isaac's going to go into beast form. And then he's going to try to make a physical strength check. Target number is 14. Please don't fail. 14. Are you kidding me? Roll a 1 and 2. 1, 2. At this moment, at this time, Isaac immediately takes 5 fatigue. Cannot afford to take more fatigue, Isaac. What are you doing? Max HP has once again been reduced down to 13. Isaac is just failing so much. I really need him to level up. Albert, what are you going to do? How we do a meteorology check? Meteorology is scout or ranger. His range is only level 1. He would have a better chance with cartography. Target number 14. Cartography is scout, ranger, or sage. intelligence. Well, Sage has a 1 step higher. It's +4 rather than a +3. A hull repair is in dexterity. I'm using Scout or Ranger. Nope, his dexterity is not very good. A fortitude check. That's also +4. Dang, I'm not getting anything that would be a +5 here. I have to roll with a +4. We'll go with a location prediction cartography check. That is a target number of 14. And Albert has a +4 to that check. And it's a fail. He rolled a 2 and a 2. I am so disappointed in you, Albert. Both of you failed. Albert takes 5 fatigue. Total of 6 now. How very disappointing. There goes his MP. Both of them failed. After the challenge, perform a search check with target number 16. If even one person succeeds, there is no effect. Search check. Scout Ranger plus intelligence. Come on, I need target number 16. That's a fail. Ranger 16. Failed. Both failed. If everyone fails, you get lost in the fog and extra time passes. So if the dice roll for determining voyage days is 1 to 2, it must be treated as a 3. Great. The journey is 1d plus 2. 1d6 plus 2. It's 8 days already. Eight-day passes. It is now 30 days since this adventure started. And now, since we have hit 30 days, we need to go and refer to the Evil God Stirring rank. What is the Evil God Stirring rank? Well, let me now explain. Evil God Stirring rank. Basically, the higher number this is, the worse the situation becomes. Every 30 adventurer days, roll a 2d6. 8. If the result is double ones, or if the result is less than 10 minus the number of ancient gods versus possessed, we do not have any of those ancient gods versus. And we're the 8, which is less than 10. So we must add +1 to the Evil God Stirring rank. I don't know what that means. I do not know what that means, but I am aware that that sounds bad. Oh, if Evil God Stirring rank reaches 13, immediately proceeds to ending 4, Evil God's Return. Oh, okay, that's not good. Now rank 1 of this. That's not a good sign. However, we managed to sail to our destination. To the Giant Sword of Dusk. What is the Giant Sword of Dusk? Let us look. Area 34. What the? In a basin surrounded by rolling hills, a massive sword pierces through the clouds, constantly emanating. Yes, that is the picture right there. Massive cloud pierces through the clouds, constantly emanating a twilight-colored light. Because of this, the area around the great sword is always bathed in a dusk-like glow. This great sword is believed to have been wielded by the war god Dalcrim during the Great War of the Gods, and at its base, stands the Temple of Dalcrim. Furthermore, around the temple lies a settlement where the barbarous and the great clans live, centered around the followers of Dalcrim. Dalcrim is essentially one of the gods of the barbarous, which is the antagonistic faction in the world of Braxia. Around the settlement. Okay, so if you haven't recorded being acknowledged by the giant sword, which we have not, proceed to bandits claiming to be Dalcrim's followers. Around the settlement, there are bandits and barbarous who claim to be followers of the war god Dalcrim, indiscriminately attacking travelers. So the adventurers, being the heroes that they are, must take on this next challenge. This challenge can occur multiple times. After attempting it, regardless of the outcome, you cannot receive rewards from this challenge again until your next level up. Alright, challenge time. Let's see here. Alright, initiative check is 9 plus 3. 12. Accuracy check 12. Turn off bear form. Spellcasting check is a 10. Willpower check is a 10 plus 13 or plus 3. Deal 15 physical damage, not possible. Receive 8, 9, 10, 11 physical damage or magic damage. That could be possible. I should have purchased some items before I came here. I forgot to go to the shop first to get some healing items. Okay, but that is what we'll deal with now. Right, so which one of these challenges will our friends do in this barbarous city? Can either of them do 15 points of physical damage in one hit? I have no expectations of that. Even with this mallet that Isaac is wearing, it can't actually deal that much damage. Its power chart is at power 15. How much is 15? Sorry, I'm looking for the power table right now. Why don't I see a power table? Where's my power table? Alright, I have it right in front of me right now. Maybe not digital version. Power table. Where is it? Which page is it on? There it is. Power 12. At max damage, how much can Isaac do? He has a +4. If it goes in beast form, he gets a +6. No, even at the only way that Isaac would be able to deal 15 points of damage is if he rolled a crit. And to roll a crit on this mallet, I need to roll 12 or higher. And the chances is just way too low. The receiving magical damage might be possible for Albert. Albert has 19 HP, so he could certainly take 8, 9, 10, 11 magic damage. I think Isaac will have to go with trying to make the loot determination check. So let's just do that. Isaac is going to take 8 plus 3 magic damage because that's the average level. 8 plus 3, that is... Well, he currently at 19 HP. It's 11 HP. So he's going to have 8 HP left. But that is a success, and he will receive 60 times 3, 180 XP points. 4810 is his current XP plus 180. 4990. Albert's getting a lot of XP, but Isaac's just getting nothing. He needs more XP. But I can't afford to take more. I can't afford to take more damage on him. He has too little HP left. He just keeps failing all of his checks. Maybe I can go for his accuracy check since he has aimed attack, which gains a +1. It becomes a +6 to his roll. +6 to accuracy check. I need to beat a 9, 10, 11, 12. I need to roll a 6 or higher. That's essentially the same as the loot determination check. What's his initiative at? Initiative is a +5. Maybe I can do initiative. 9, 10, 11, 12. I need to roll at least a 12. So I need to roll a 7 or higher, which is about average. Let's go for initiative check. Come on, I need 9, 10, 11, 12. Roll a 12, please. Damn it! Isaac is failing all the rolls I need him to succeed at. Every single one. Does not gain any rewards, but he gains more fatigue. Gains 2 fatigue. Now it's 17. HP once again is dropped. Again. However, Albert is successful. So fortunately, we do succeed this challenge. After the challenge, Isaac and Albert inquire with the bandits. After defeating, well, not particularly defeating them, but with some trouble managed to subdue some of them. And they ask, what's this about this giant sword? And the bandits tell Albert and Isaac, under Lord Dalcrum's authority, it doesn't matter if you're a barbarous or humanoid in the settlement, the strong or righteous. In the settlement, if you can prove your strength, you can buy items at a discount and stay at inns for free. However, if you cannot prove your strength, you'll apparently be charged higher than usual prices. That's not good. Alright, let's continue and see what the situation is here. So Isaac and Albert are able to enter this settlement, even though there's a mix of barbarous and humans within this area. So it's not like they stick out or anything. Isaac even turned into his beast form if you really wanted to. Now, as they enter deeper into this settlement, at the foot of the giant sword stands the temple of the war god Dalcrum, built of black stone. Around the temple, crude buildings are clustered together. In the settlement, might makes right, and the weak cannot complain even when oppressed, leading to rampant violence and plunder. This settlement has an inn. I should make a note of that. Settlement has an inn and a shop. let's change the area that we are in. New York City. Alright, let's us go take a look at the inn. No, let's go to the shop first. We'll go back to the inn afterwards. As Isaac and Albert enter the shop, they see that it is written in coarse writing, Mighty Arm Blazer Shop. That's a very long, convoluted name. When purchasing or selling items at the shop, customers must accept an arm wrestling challenge from the proprietor, Mighty Arm Blazer. It's a nightmare. Players whose characters who succeed at a strength check, target number, average adventure level plus 12, defeat Blazer and can purchase all items at a 20% discount. When selling items, they can also sell at 80% of the base price. However, characters who fail and lose to Blazer must purchase items at a 20% markup and can only sell items at 20% of the base price. Regardless of the outcome, any player or character who accepts the challenge must either purchase or sell at least one item with no price restriction. So if you want to buy anything, then we have to challenge Blazer. What I want is life grass. I really want to have life grass. Life grass, let's see here. Costs 30 gold each. I will be paying an extra 6 gold per unit. I might have to take that chance. Fortunately, Isaac can go into his beast form to gain a +2 modifier to strength. I don't have any other ways of increasing his stats. Alright, Isaac's going to go into his bear form and he will make a challenge to Mighty Arm Blazer with a strength check. Strength check. I have a +6 to this. Oh, I need to roll so high. Come on, Isaac, you failed so many checks. Please succeed here. Can you roll a 12 plus 3, a 15? I need to roll a 9 or higher. Isaac, come on, please. Oh my god, yes! Success! Success! Thank goodness. Isaac, his face morphs and transforms into that of a bear. And with his increased strength and vitality, he lifts his arms out, challenging Mighty Arm Blazer. This is a nightmare, large man of 89 years of old age. I mean, he's that old, but he doesn't look that old at all. Blazer grins and, placing his arms on the table, lets out a mighty roar. And Isaac responds in kind with a bear roar of his own. The two of them struggle, held in the center for a good moment, before, after what feels like an eternity, Isaac manages to pull out his remaining vestiges of strength and slams Blazer's arm to the table. In victory, Isaac lets out a roar of triumph. However, Blazer kind of nods, gives his arm a swing, and says gruffly that Isaac has passed his test. He is willing to sell his items to the strong at a discount. And so let's see here. We can now purchase everything at a 20% discount. How many life grass should I buy? 10 life grass for 240 gold? That's a deal. Have Albert increase his life grass to 10. And that means our gold go down by 240. 60 minus 240. 2,720 remaining. 720 gold remaining. We buy any other equipment while we have this discount. Healing potions. Healing potions are... Oh shoot, just closed it. How much are healing potions? I think there are 100 each. $100 each. It's worth having someone on hand. Well, 80 gold for a health potion. Let's buy 5 of them. That's 400 gold. 320 gold remaining. Is there any better equipment that I can equip? My Isaac can wear different equipment. His strength is 16. Could equip a battle axe. But he has a shield, right? He has a round shield. Where other equipment? Those swords. Strength of 16, he could wield a broadsword, which is the same power as I have right now. Spear one-handed, still 15. Mace blades. 4 hammers? 4 hammer. No. Specialty was with a mace. Building a heavy mallet already. And that is also a spell casting focus. Could have him go for something else instead. Well, no, that's too heavy of a weight. Let's go ahead and show this off. No, I already got the best one I can wield. Heavy mace. Wait, I can wield a heavy mace with... No, wait, heavy mallet. Heavy mallet. This is the one I have right now. Maybe I should buy a heavy mace. Or go for axe instead. +1 accuracy with this heavy mace. With an axe, I can equipped with battle axe. It's only just 1 damage more. Let's get a heavy mace. Going from heavy mallet to heavy mace. And in times of trouble, we could switch to two-handed and potentially do a bit more damage. Potentially. Heavy mace. Let's import this. And I'll give this equipment. Mace. Mace. It's a good picture. This one's fine. Details. Edit this. Strength table. Dice. Dexterity to hit. Heavy mace is a +1 to accuracy. Okay, so that's one-handed heavy mallet. No, heavy mace. One-handed. Let's duplicate that and also make this a two-hander. Increase its power to 30. And I need to make sure that my heavy mallet that I'm currently equipped with still has that +1. It's been attacking without the +1 modifier. Foolish. Okay, heavy mace is 330 gold. Camel. Actually, might as well just make this an implement too. 330 plus 100, so that's 430. I'm just making sure the item equipments are correct in here. Usage. Two-handed, right? Two-handed. Oh wait, no, actually, it already has a +1 modifier. Undo that. Okay. And then the heavy mallet. Wait. Let's see here. So 330, 430 cost times 0.8. 430 times 0.8. That cost me 344 gold. Gold. Weird number to get back. 976 remaining. And then I'm going to sell the heavy mallet. Heavy mallet is 220 plus 100, so 320. Normally I can only sell it for 50%, but because I'm selling this at a place that I defeated the shop owner in a strength contest, I can sell it for 80% instead. So I can earn 256 gold back. So this becomes 2232 gold. I can get rid of this heavy mallet since I don't need it anymore. And I now have a heavy mace instead. One two-hander. I can use it as a two-hander or a two-hander or one-hander. I probably only use it as a two-hander for when I do some checks, adventuring checks. I probably won't ever actually use it to actually attack. I still need the shield's defense boost on Isaac. Alright, so that is done. Let us go check out the inn. Alright, so our friends Isaac and Albert make their way over to the inn. It has the name of the Crushing Fist. The innkeeper is Dark Troll. Goes by Ryglass the Thunder Fist. And he explains to our party that only those who achieve victory here can stay for free. But player characters who fail to achieve victory must pay 100 gold per night. If they wish to stay, they must take on the following challenge. Either take on... Oh, jeez. Take 13 points of physical damage, 13 points of HP. Albert does not have 13 points of HP right now. He only has 8. Or deal a spell casting check of target number 9, 10, 11, 12. Isaac could conceivably attempt spell casting check. Could attempt it, but that's probably not a good idea. He would probably fail it. So I suppose that Isaac could attempt this challenge. Take on 13 points of physical damage. As for defense, he has 5. So 13 minus 5 is 8. Isaac could take 8 points of damage and survive because he currently has 11 HP. And after that, he would be able to stay for free. Albert would have to just rough it out in the wild. Just camp out on the streets, I suppose. That's fine. I mean, his fatigue isn't that bad. We'll come back to that afterwards, because there is one more area that they can go visit. Isaac and Albert walk towards Dalgrim's temple, and at the main doors there stands what appears to be a troll guardian. And he says, those who are not followers of Lord Dalgrim are not permitted to enter. If you must enter the temple, you either pay respects. If you wish to enter the temple or pay respects to the Great Sword, you must defeat me. Who are we fighting? A troll. Albert will take a look at this troll and try to discern what sort of creature is this. What, a 9? Really? Love monstrous lore. A troll, a level 6 creature. Okay. A troll. A troll's stature is like that of a boulder. Standing taller than 3 meters, its skin is tougher than that of a rock. For barbarous, trolls have incredible discipline and take great pride in maintaining their physique. They are also a devout follower of the gods. Troll blood is said to symbolize power as well, and it is often used as a sort of paint. When applied by a troll, it will strengthen weapons and armor. Even a troll's skin can be toughened by its own blood. Trolls are often nocturnal creatures as well and dislike bright light. Sunlight, in particular, will significantly weaken a troll, and they abhor going out during the daytime. Rule of 9. Technically, Albert should be able to know what sort of creature or how strong it is, but since I'm also running as GM, I'll be able to take a look. Albert will only be able to size up the troll and understand that this is a very dangerous creature. Dangerous barbarous. Attempting to fight it, it would be extremely difficult. Accuracy of 16. Yeah, Isaac's not going to be able to dodge that at all. He'll be taking a lot of hits because this guy has a 2d6 plus 10 damage. With Power Strike. Nope. Nope. We cannot fight this rank 6 monster right now. And so... I need to make a note here. 06 troll. We'll do the challenge question, the common question in a moment. Alright, so that's everything that I can explore here. Alright, we have done everything that we can so far in the area event phase. The inn. Let's just go ahead and do the inn right now. Isaac is going to challenge the Crushing Fist, Thunder Fist, Ryglass. And he is going to allow Ryglass to simply punch him in the stomach, and he's going to take it head on. Isaac pulls out his shield, takes a deep breath, and strengthens his core. And Ryglass, with a Thundering Fist, swings his punch straight into Isaac's solar plexus and deals 13 damage to Isaac. 13 damage. And with his defense of 5, Isaac's going to take 8 HP. Take 8 damage. He's going to have 3 HP left. But with that, Ryglass, the Dark Troll, nods and allows Isaac to enter into his inn and rest onto a bed freely, whereas Albert must rough it out in the wild. It's fine. They'll both heal the same amount. It's just that Isaac will be able to use the inn freely and recover his fatigue, which is something that he desperately needs. Before he actually goes to take a rest, we are going to do that search, trying to find the missing person. And hopefully, we'll find it here. We'll find them here. Dirt, a search check. Search checks are Scout or Ranger plus Intelligence. Target number is 7, 8, 9, 10. Alternatively, in a place where humanoids live, such as villagers, where we are, or towns, you can perform an investigation check with any class. Alright, so what is my bonus for search check right now? For Isaac, search check would be +4. With Albert, search check is +3. +3 or he could make a search check, which is target number of 12 with a +5 instead. It's the same. It's the same result. Whereas for Isaac, he most definitely should make that search check. He has a +4 for using search, and he also has a +4 for investigation. So both of them will just do a search check. I need to roll a 10 or higher. Albert will roll first, 10 or higher, so fail. Isaac, please roll a 10 or higher. Thank you. Thank you. Isaac managed to get wind of a small glimpse of knowing where he might be able to find him, this man that we're searching for. Roll 1d6, consult the search results table. That's a 3. Get information on where the missing person went to next. That's the thing I had to roll on. Where did he go to next? On the first destination, I rolled a 3. So he is not at this castle. Roll d66 to determine the next area to head to. Alright, d66. That is 1 and a 2 equals a 3. What is a 12? Area 12. We already found Area 12. Area 12. The Mech Beast Wilderness. There is a quest there too. CQ5 quest. This is good because we do eventually need to go back here, and we do have quests to do here as well. This is good. This is good for me. Only problem is that high level monster. I don't want to fight that. That's like fighting 2 rank 4 monsters at the same time. I don't want to fight that right now. But I may have to. Speaking of which, I reached this area, so I do get to check off that +2 stars. Which means I am eligible for a level up. But healing comes first. Healing comes first. Isaac is able to rest for free. Let's say we spend 6 days here. Or sorry, 3 days here. 3 minus 6, so it goes down to 11 fatigue. And they can rest for 3 days. Alright, time to rest. 1, 2, 3. 3 days have passed. Day 33. I feel like I might as well just take advantage of this free inn. Let's stay another 3 days. Reduce it by 6. 7 fatigue. Okay, let's heal another 3 days. 1, 2, 3. Fatigue is back down within a manageable range. Increase days by another 6. Spent a week here, allowing Isaac to rest. Getting quite dangerous in terms of how much time has passed and nothing has been completed. Alright, with that, should we explore this area first before we go back to area 2 Sea of Sandbanks? Let's consider the area. Sea area map 4. There is no particular effects in this sea area. It's numerous reefs, one of the most dangerous sea areas in the Seven Kings archipelago. It looks like I'm in area 2 of it. It looks like area 2 is connected to area 1, so I could walk over there and take a look and see what it is. Area 3 is not good. Yeah, area 3 does not seem to be connected. Or is it? When you say area 3 is connected, it's kind of like right in the middle. Area 3 is kind of half connected, but I would say that area 4 is definitely not connected to area 1 and 2. Let's at least take a look at area 1. Anything else I want to purchase before we go? We purchased healing potions, 5 of them. We have a total of 6 now. Buy some fatigue recovery potions. I think we should, since we still have the discount. Typically 200 gold. We buy them for 160 each. 4 of them is cost 640 gold. By 4. Two, 3. Two, 3, 2 minus 640. 1,592 left. 1,592. This man's so much business right now. Can I get better equipments or armor? Let's take a look, see. Isaac's equipment. Wearing hard leather right now. Strength is 16. I could have him wear splint armor. Only increases my defense by 1 though. I don't think that's worth increasing. Shield, he has a round shield. Could purchase a kite shield. That will give him 1 more defense and 1 more evasion. The cost of 400 instead. I think it might be worth it. Upgrade from round shield to a kite shield for 400. Plus 1 evasion. Yeah, I think I'll go for it. Kite shield. And then I can sell the round shield. Round shield is... How much is the round shield? I can sell a round shield for 80 gold. Spend 400 gold to buy the kite shield. Sell... 1592 minus 400 and then sell plus 80, so that will meet with 1,000. 1,272 gold remaining. The round shield, now I have the kite shield. Let's make sure that is equipped. Right now, Isaac has a bit more survivability. Alright, with that done, let us make our way over to the next area. What is in area 1? Let's roll it and find out now. That is a 9, that is 6 plus 3, 63. 63 has already been placed. What do I do? Campaign notes. Area placement. If it already has been placed in another block, roll a 1d6. 1 to 3, go to the number below it. 4 to 6, go to the next number. It's a 5, go to the next number up. 3, 64, it's a 65 block. What is area 65? Wow, are you serious? It's another town. Steam Bay Post Town. There's a hot spring here. Oh, I just wasted so much time. Did I waste time? Well, I didn't waste money though. Anyways, after leaving the giant sword of dusk, Isaac and Albert make their way over to the next town over. And there they see steam constantly rising from the surface of an inlet. This is due to a volcanic zone beneath the sea, causing warm water to spring forth from the shallow waters near the shore. A post town clings to the narrow strip of flat land between the mountains that press against the coast and the sea itself. This post town is under the control of neutral pirates who do not submit to Edorbran or Vesidonium, and for now maintains its peace. Several hot spring inns are scattered along the elongated townscape built along the main streets. Additionally, various shops selling different merchandise line the streets. Here, I spent so much money in the area for this. There is an inn. There is a shop. There is hot springs. We use this hot spring. And it can also be used as a port of call. What's a port of call again? When a port facility is available, it reduces the difficulty for entering and leaving. When moving from the area with a port of call, navigational check is reduced by -2. Yes. When moving to any area with a port of call, navigation check is reduced by 2. Yes. Modifications are cumulative, so the port of call is available at both departure and arrival points. It's a -4 total. Yes, I needed this so bad. Which means I can go back to the Silver Ring Bay and Freeport more easily. Oh, thank goodness, I can finally do this. Things are finally looking up for me. Oh my goodness, we're in a much better spot now. Now, this town also has some entertainment facilities. They have a shooting gallery, a lottery shop, and a dice gambling house. I suppose we can go take a look. If you'd like to visit the shooting gallery, go to the shooting gallery. Isaac and Albert go to the shooting gallery, and there they find out that they can throw the provided darts at targets and receive prizes based on where they hit. The cost is 50 gold per dart. Playing here may perform an accuracy check with the thrown weapon. At this time, everyone, including the performing person, can use magic or techniques to provide bonuses. Items cannot be used. Then, based on the accuracy check, we can obtain items from the following shooting gallery. We give it a try. Albert has marksman, so he definitely would be able to do this attempt. Isaac is a fighter. Not very likely. You know what? I'm gonna have Albert give it a try. Dexterity, marksman, so he has a +5. I don't have any way of buffing him. It's a straight +5, so it's 50 gold to throw this dart. 13! For 13 gold. Ding 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 ding. Prize is a life grass. Single life grass. That's all I get for this. My life grass is worth 50, but I was hoping I get a bit more. And I rolled an 8 on this. Nice to roll just a bit higher. Alright, so with that attempt made, that's 50 gold gone. Well, that was one attempt. I don't think we're gonna bother trying again. Not right now. Let's walk on over and go to the lottery shop. At the lottery shop, you can draw a ticket and receive a prize according to the number drawn. The fee is 100 gold per draw. When playing at the lottery shop, after paying the fee, roll 66 d66 and receive an item. You can win shopping vouchers or go to the inn. Hot spring for free. Basically a luck roll. Should we try? Let's spend 100 gold and give it a try. Albert, looking for his moment of glory, will try this roll. D66. 6. That's a 42. That's pretty good. Receives a Steam Bay Hot Springs District shopping voucher worth 50 gold. Worth 3 of them. Sees 3 of them. 150? Wait, what? No, it receives only 1? Really? Only 1 50 gold voucher? 150 gold voucher. Can be used at entertainment facilities or shopping at shops in this area. No change will be given, so it's lost upon use. 1. Alright, what else do we have? A dice gambling hall. This is a gambling hall where you can roll dice and win by getting the number you declared, receiving payouts based on the number called. Play at the gambling hall. First, pay an entrance fee of 50 gold. When participating in bets, wager any amount between 100 and 1000 gold or gamble. After placing your bet, declare up to 3 numbers from 1 to 6. Payouts will vary depending on the number of declared numbers as follows. we try? Payout is 5 times, 2.5 times, or 1.5 times. So the more numbers we declare, the more money we might possibly get. It's a 1 of 6 chance of getting what we want. Should we try? Pretty low on funds right now. Let's give it one attempt. I can pay a 50 gold entrance fee, then wager 100 gold. Then I can bet on one number. If I win, I can get 500 gold back. 150 would become 500 gold. If I pick 2 numbers, it's a chance of payout of 2.5 times. So 1 in 50 becomes 250 gold. If I wager 3 numbers, payout is 1.5. So I would just make my money back. I don't have enough money to make this wager worth it. I need to wager at least 200 to make this worth it. I don't have enough money for this. So Isaac and Albert will turn away. Instead, they're going to go to use the hot spring instead. Hot spring. Cover 1d6 by spending 10 gold. 20 gold each. Fatigue recovery. Isaac covers 3 fatigue. Albert will recover 1 fatigue. Isaac recovers 3 fatigue. We go to the inn. Pay 30 gold each. Go ahead and go to the inn. That reduced me down to 2 fatigue on Isaac. And then Albert will go down to 2 fatigue as well. Yeah, let's do it. Rest. And then funds go down by another 60. 1,102 gold left. 1 day later. Alright, we are now in an okay spot for fatigue. We're in a much better spot now. I am so thankful for that. Okay, now we can actually try and challenge some things. We can go back to the Silver Ring Bay and then try and attempt this challenge. It'll be difficult, but I think it's worth it. So first we'll go to the Silver Ring Bay from where we are. From here, where we are, we'll go to Silver Ring Bay. So that would be 6 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2 minus 2 ports minus 2. 36. Navigation check will be 5 plus 2 plus 2 minus 2 minus 2. So it will only be a straight plus 5 check for this navigation roll to go back to the area of sandbanks. And it's about time for me to hand in quests as well. I would like to go to the Spiral Monastery, but that might not be possible right now. I need to level up for sure though. So let's go back and hopefully we find the person that we're trying to save. We are going to try and make our journey back to Silver Ring Bay or Freeport. That's area 2. Silver Ring Bay is one area 2. I want to go to Mech Beast, which is area 4. So area 1 and 2 are located next to each other, so they both have a port. Area 4 and 3 do not have a port. So I optimally want to row the boat to area 1 or 2, and then since it's an area at night, all areas are treated as adjacent. It's a special effect. I can walk and travel overnight, and then I would be okay. As for dark vision, which they both need to deal with that, Isaac has dark vision. Albert also has dark vision, which means we're okay. We can travel overnight without any issues. Alright, we're going to go back to the port, and we are going to hope that we can defeat that rank 4 monster successfully. Where's the ship? Here's the ship. Alright, from the Steam Bay post down, we are going to go all the way back to Silver Ring Bay. Back to where it all started. And with that, I need to make a navigational check. It's a 10. It's a 10. The sailing continues smoothly with no challenges. Takes 1d6 days. Took us 5 days to get back. Now on day 42. We have now reached Silver Ring Bay. I believe we actually made it back safely. And from here, at night, I'm gonna wait and walk across the Mech Beast Wilderness. Which means both of them will immediately take 5 fatigue. Should I do it? Or go hand in the quest? Hand in the quest, I would technically fail one of them since I have to report it. Can't. I'll attempt the fight. It's going to be difficult for Isaac. But I think if we succeed, it's worth it. I mean, I did give him extra equipment to make him survive it better. I have to. I'm running out of money. I need to report my quest soon. Yeah. So let's see. Free activities phase. We will return back to Silvering Bay, but there's nothing we really need to do here. I forgot about their sickness. The disease. Oh my goodness. So many days have passed though. While I'm here, I'll go to the temple then. Okay, to heal ourselves. Increase level times 50. Quest service increase any level from 1 to 7. Target number is 16. Or 17, right? $18. Wait. The lung is cured when succeeding at a fortitude check during New Day phase with a success value of 18 or higher. Or higher. Oh, wait, this effect is treated as a disease type effect with success value of 15. Okay, we can. Let's see. Plus 2 mods. A level 5 priest. Wait. Your disease. Your disease. What level is this? Your disease is a level 5 spell. $250 gold. Priest. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we'll go to the temple. 2d6 plus 5 plus 3. I need to roll a 15 or higher for Isaac to be cured. He failed. Albert. 5 plus 3. Please succeed. They both failed. That's 500 gold down the drain. Are you serious? That means each New Day phase. Oh my goodness. $1d6 damage. it's not continual. It's just a one-time effect. If I remember correctly, I think Isaac took 5 damage from it. I really don't remember. Roll a 1d6 for Isaac. How much HP do you lose? Lose 4 max HP because of this effect. So I guess... Wait a minute. When it succeeds. Oh no, each day failing above the above fortitude check during each new day phase results in 1d6 points of fixed damage that cannot be healed until cured. Oh my goodness. HP. Max HP mod. -4. And then Albert, how much HP do you lose? Two HP. Alright, that's a lot of days I forgot to roll. Too late, I completely forgot about my cellular lung. You know that. And 15 to cure. And 14 in fortitude to heal, and 15 or less take 1d6 max HP damage. That is brutal. I'll roll one more for each of them. Shoot. Cellular lung. This is another 5 HP. Isaac now has a total of 13 HP. Albert has a total of 15 HP. And this isn't even because they're fatigued, it's because this lung disease. Okay, I have to go to deal with the mech right now. I have to go. At night, we go to the mech East Wilderness. Nighttime, that means they take 3 fatigue each. Five total fatigue. Goes to MP. It also takes 5. That's all goes to MP. We're still okay for now. Beast Wilderness. So, upon entering this desolate land covered in countless holes stretching upward before us, the remains of a Magitech civilization. Immediately, the party is attacked by Magitech hordes. we avoid this? Isaac, you can either make you receive 13 points of physical damage. Albert only has 3. So you take 10 damage HP and then he can heal using his life grass. Isaac, he can attempt an accuracy check or an evasion check. Accuracy would be better. Okay, Isaac is going to take 13 HP damage. So, the challenge here. Isaac will take 13 damage HP. Sorry, 13 damage reduced by 3. So he takes 10 points of damage. Not 5 HP. And he'll have gained us 180. Because I'm pretty sure last time we failed. We're now at 782. Right. And then Isaac will use aimed attack using the heavy mace, which has a natural +1. Let me just make sure everything is correct. Fighter is 4 +1 from the weapon +1 from aimed attack. 8, 9, 10, 11. I need to roll 11 or higher. Yes. That's a success. Gains 180 gold for the party. $962. Alright, so these two, Albert takes on the damage from the Magitech Horde, whereas Isaac smashes through them with his heavy mace. Then both of them are allowed to make this check here. Search check or heal. I'm gonna have Albert attempt the heal since he needs to heal himself anyways. Search check. 9. He's 2 over. It's intelligence scout +4. 9, 10, 11, 12, and he rolled 12 or higher. 12 minus 4 is 8. So we'll just roll an 8 or higher, which is 1 step higher than loot determination, which needs 7 or more. Let's go to search check for Isaac. A fail. So he takes 2.3 points of fatigue. And Albert is going to attempt and heal 9 points of HP in one go. I don't think it's possible, but I would very much like it if it worked. That's 3. Only 6 HP is recovered. That's a fail. And his fatigue also increases by 3. Use another life grass. Another 6. How about we heal another 6 HP? We're as in good a shape as we can to continue. First of all, what are the quests here that we need to do? Rhaegar requested that we find the magical device deep within the wilderness. We need to find the first magical device here. Alright, I suppose now's the time when we try to make our first fight of the night happen. Alright, one Birdorn in the front row. Left side, right side. What's a Birdorn even look like? 160. Birdorn. This is a larger version of the Dorn with a shooting mechanism on both hammers. Adorn. Adorn is a security magitech produced in large numbers during the Magitech civilization era. 1 meter long with a appears like a large human child, and its entire body is covered with hard metal. It has one arm, a large hammer, which it wields to attack. Yes. This one right here. There we go, left side and right side. Here's what we have to deal with. Albert, you'll make your monster knowledge check against their 14. Don't get the weakness, but at the very least we know that they are weak to criticals from edged weapons, which is fine. We don't have any edged weapons. With that done, I guess we'll go and start into combat. Nope, not this one. There we go. I think this one. Alright, what is our initiative that we need to roll? We need to beat a 10. Please. Please roll initiative. Well. Thank you. You get to go first. That's great. Obviously, I'm going to go into beast form. We'll say that we did that before all this happened. Alright, as for switch effects, we can use substitution, which allows me to switch who takes the damage. And we have endurance link, where upon swapping, you can give your ally your defense. We'll leave Isaac out for as long as possible, and then we'll use endurance link. Alright, so we have to defeat both sides. This might be difficult. Alright, so we gotta go first. Isaac. Might as well use aimed attack. Wait, what's their evasion? Their evasion is +5. versus our +5. It's 50-50. In that case, yeah, using aimed attack is probably for the best. Aim for the left side. Check 9 to hit. Evasion 12. Gonna miss, obviously. Sucks. They both get to attack. Hammer from the right side. Hammer from the left side. 13 to evade. Please evade. Is it failed? Are you kidding me? A fumble at this time? It's 2 hits. So first of all, the right side first damage is he's already at 6 HP. Oh wait, no, not damage. 11. 11 minus 6 damage is... Right, 11 minus 5 is exactly 6 HP. Oh. Let's use substitution here. I needed to use Endurance Link. Out of HP. Are you serious? Substitute. How much HP do you have? Can you take 11 damage? That's basically half your HP. That's basically half Albert's HP. Endurance Link accompanies a normal switch, right? Check that. Nice. About switches. Switch effects. When a normal switch is performed. Oh, it's gonna get. All right, substitution. Can't let him knock out right now. Albert, you take 11 physical damage. You have 7 HP left. How absolutely damn wonderful. Alright, Albert, you're going to heal yourself for 8. Back to full HP, thank goodness. And I'm going to have you swap again. Fortunately, you cannot heal Isaac. And because I swapped normally, Albert gives Isaac 3 defense. That'll help. But that's all of his actions. Which means it's their turn again. It actually has 13 and he rolled above a 13. Failed. Failed. 14 damage. I can't swap. Isaac is gonna get hit. He's knocked out. Forced swap. Which means Albert is gonna get hit because now he needs to make the evasion check. Of course, he's gonna fail. 16 damage. Albert takes that damage. 2 HP left. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. I thought I had recovered from the fatigue, but then the fungus, because we failed to heal ourselves on it. Oh my gosh, this is brutal. You can't even swap to get out of this. I have to run away, and if he fails to run away, basically dead. All right. Run away. How to escape? It's agility check, right? Escaping combat. Alright, the target number to beat and run away is 2d6 plus 4. 13? Serious? That's what I need to beat? Escape check is adventure level plus agility. A fumble? At this time? Goodness. 50, 40 XP. Half of that is from failing. I can't believe he fumbled on this. Well, Albert, he is going to try and carry Isaac out of this, but he will take damage. Plus 5 damage. 5 damage impacts Albert. He's now at minus 3 HP. Isaac is also unconscious. They managed to escape. However, they are not out of danger yet. Will they survive? 42 checks. Isaac only needs to make a 42 check of 0 essentially. Success. Albert needs to beat a 3. Success. At least they're not dead, but it is a defeat. Total defeat. Absolute defeat. Oh my goodness. Where are we at? What do we do? It's complete defeat. If all PCs become incapacitated during battle, such as falling unconscious is considered a combat defeat. We escape, and then we got knocked out. In case of defeat, unless otherwise specified, all PCs are wiped out. Refer to total party kill. In the events of a total party kill, other adventurers will recover the bodies and deliver them to base. We escape, and then we die. Oh, when a character becomes unconscious due to damage from a failed escape check or is abandoned while in incapacitated state, they become missing. Oh, when other pieces perform a return to base, missing characters automatically return to the base as corpses, even if they weren't dead at the time. They aren't dead at the time. They were either finished off or died from being abandoned. Corpses were discovered and brought back by other volunteer adventurers. From this state, resurrection is possible. For characters that became missing while unconscious, calculate the numbers of days since death as if they had died at that moment. Oh my goodness. How many days? Alright, so... Isaac and Albert are promptly defeated. Though Albert manages to escape with Isaac on his back, the horde of Magitech beasts descend upon their two bodies. Albert collapses in exhaustion, coughing as the something more solemn and sad. Sad. Here we go. Albert and Isaac, these two adventurers, going out on what they thought would be a glorious journey. They came from difficult beginnings. Isaac, he began his journey as an orphan, going around. He was a solo adventurer, just trying to do his best, trying to eke out a living for himself. Albert, coming from the basement of the city where he worked day and night, trying to find a living. One of them left home. What did he do? Isaac, he almost starved to death at 8 years of age and was orphaned when he was even younger. He was finally entrusted to a sorcerer where he thought that things were turning around for him. And he decided that, hey, this could be my chance to go out there and make some money. Perhaps he will make something of himself. Albert, he came here looking for glory. He came out here because he wanted to support his family, make some money. After all, he needed to pay someone back. He killed someone when he was younger, but he had to continue and find a way to pay that back. Isaac failed to evade the strikes of the heavy Durborn. And Albert, struggling to escape with Isaac, tried to carry him away, but they were surrounded by the mechanical beasts. And as they continued firing away at Albert, Though he tried to escape, he was constantly attacked and his body racked by damage and injuries. Before long, both Albert and Isaac fell to the ground unconscious, and eventually the beast defeated and finished them off. Boy, oh boy. We are now in the... Let's see here. Deciding on a base to return to. We're going to go back to Silver Ring Bay. Now we need to figure out how long it takes for us to get back there. Areas within the same sea area but not adjacent to the TPK area. Navigation difficulty of that sea area, which is 2, but it becomes considered adjacent at night. Nah, it doesn't make sense for people to discover them at night, only during the day. The bases in an area sharing a border with a TPK number of days passed is 1. 1 day has passed since they were defeated. TPK'd. A reward fee, Albert, is Isaac is now in debt of 2,000 gold debt, or Isaac and then for recovery of Albert's body it is 3,000 gold debt. Albert for recovery of body. Now, to be resurrected at a base, a fee of 10,000 gold is required. Honestly, do these two even want to come back? Oh my goodness. 10,000 gold debt for Isaac and Albert. And they would have to repay back 1,000, no, sorry, not 1,000 gold, 10,000 gold debt with a 10% interest or additional fee. So it would be a 11,000 gold debt for each of them. Oh my goodness. Recovery. If they were to come back to life, reviving the dead, they would both gain a soul scar, wouldn't they? Honestly, this has just been so terrible for them that I don't think they would even want to come back. But I think this is where their adventure ends. That fumble on trying to escape. Oh my. Alright, so assuming that they accept resurrection, that PC honestly, they're so sick, they're so diseased, I honestly don't think they're even going to try to come back. They shouldn't have gone to fight it. I should have just gone and handed in the quest and leveled up once and then come back for the fight and try. That's what I should have done. But let's see what happens if they were to try and be resurrected. 2d6 days dead -3. So 0. Albert, Resurrection, Soulstar. A 6. Albert gains 1 soul scar if you were to be resurrected, but nothing else. Soul scars are bad. Isaac, if you were to accept resurrection. It's a 5. You also gain a single soul scar and nothing else. And so on day 42 of this adventure, Albert and Isaac will refuse their resurrection. They will have passed. Body recovery. Yeah. Let's see here. 2,000 gold. Isaac. 3,000 gold. Albert. If resurrection. Gold. Isaac. Wow. What a horrible end. Terrible, terrible end. That is the end of their adventure. Honestly, the disease from the lung is what really finished me off. I feel like if we didn't contract that disease, maybe it could have worked. Honestly, it was definitely that which really finished us off. Well, should I try this adventure again? And maybe this time I would actually try to build a proper team so that I wouldn't rack up so much fatigue so quickly and be better capable of enduring all the issues that would come up. I think it might be possible. On day 42 of this adventure, Albert, Isaac, Darkstone, and Albert Gleam Sparks' adventure ends here, as they lay defeated by a horde of mechanical beasts. I'll think about whether I want to try this campaign again, because this is actually pretty difficult. I think that the number one thing to do at the beginning is level up. Increase the level as soon as possible through whatever means you can find. You have to do it. I think it might be viable to possibly just not even make sure that the PCs are at the same adventure level as well. Because Isaac had a lot more difficulty with those adventure checks because his average level is lower than 3. So definitely keep them at the same level rather than have them mismatch. Yeah, I think that's a lesson learned on how to run this game more Ancient Blue and more efficiently. But I think that's a good place to stop. This adventure did end in defeat. But, well, hopefully next time it goes better. Until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, and evening. And yeah, have a good night, everyone. My name is Cool Vadas. Take care and have